When we think about staying healthy in our senior years, especially preventing serious events like a stroke, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We often hear about complex medical advice, but sometimes powerful help can come from simple, everyday foods. This carousel is dedicated to exploring one such humble hero, the eggplant. You might know it for its unique shape and beautiful deep purple color, but it is so much more than just a vegetable. We will take a quick, 30-second journey to uncover how this common ingredient, which you can find in any grocery store, can be a valuable part of a heart-healthy and stroke-preventing diet. We will break down the science into easy-to-understand pieces, showing you exactly what makes eggplant special. This is not about a magic cure, but about empowering you with knowledge on how simple dietary choices can support your long-term health goals. So, let us dive in and discover the potential of this purple powerhouse and how adding it to your plate could be a delicious step towards a healthier future for you or the seniors in your life. To understand how eggplants can help, we first need to know what we are trying to prevent. A stroke is a serious medical condition that happens when the blood supply to a part of your brain is suddenly cut off. Think of your brain as the command center of your body. It needs a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients delivered by your blood to function properly. If a blood vessel carrying this vital supply gets blocked by a clot or bursts open, the brain cells in that area begin to die because they are not getting the oxygen they need. This is a stroke. The effects can be devastating and sudden, potentially leading to problems with movement, speech, memory, and more. As we get older, our blood vessels can become less flexible and more prone to these kinds of problems, which is why seniors are at a higher risk. The good news is that many of the factors that lead to stroke, such as high blood pressure and clogged arteries, can be influenced by the choices we make every day, starting with the food we eat. You might wonder why there is a special focus on seniors when talking about stroke risk. The reason is that our bodies naturally change as we age. Over time, our blood vessels can become stiffer and less elastic, which makes it harder for blood to flow smoothly. This is often accompanied by other common age-related health issues. High blood pressure, for instance, puts constant strain on the vessel walls. High cholesterol can lead to a buildup of sticky plaque inside the arteries, narrowing them and making a blockage more likely. These conditions often develop quietly over many years, which is why managing them becomes especially important in our senior years. But this is not a cause for fear, it is a call to action. While we cannot stop the clock, we have a great deal of control over our lifestyle. Diet is one of the most powerful and direct tools we have to protect our blood vessels. By choosing foods that actively combat high blood pressure, reduce bad cholesterol, and fight inflammation, seniors can significantly lower their risk and protect their brain health. Let us get to know our main character, the eggplant. Scientifically known as Solanum melongena, it is a fruit that is used like a vegetable in kitchens all over the world. While it is famous for its role in dishes like ratatouille, baba ganoush, and eggplant parmesan, its true value lies beneath its glossy purple skin. Do not let its mild flavor fool you. It is a nutritional treasure chest. For seniors looking after their heart and brain health, eggplant offers a unique combination of beneficial compounds that work together to support the vascular system, that is, your network of arteries and veins. It is packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and, most importantly, powerful plant-based chemicals that act as guardians for your blood vessels. By understanding what is inside this humble food, we can see why it is more than just a filler in a recipe. It is a functional food, meaning it provides health benefits beyond basic nutrition, making it an excellent and delicious addition to a health-conscious diet for senior well-being. The first and perhaps most important superpower of the eggplant comes from its beautiful deep purple skin. That vibrant color is not just for show. It is caused by a group of powerful natural compounds called anthocyanins. Think of these as the eggplant's built-in bodyguards. In our own bodies, we constantly face damage from a natural process called oxidative stress, which is like internal rust that can damage our cells. This damage speeds up as we age and is linked to many chronic diseases, including those that affect the heart and brain. The anthocyanins in eggplant are potent antioxidants. Their job is to neutralize the harmful molecules, called free radicals, that cause this oxidative stress. By doing this, they help protect the delicate cells lining your blood vessels from damage. This protection is crucial because when these vessel linings are healthy, they are less likely to become inflamed or develop the plaque that can lead to blockages and strokes. So, every time you eat eggplant with its skin on, you are giving your body a boost of these protective compounds. Imagine your blood vessels are like flexible, smooth hoses. Over time, if those hoses are constantly irritated, they can become swollen, damaged, and rough on the inside. This irritation is what we call inflammation. Chronic, low-level inflammation in our blood vessels is a silent problem that contributes heavily to stroke risk. It makes the vessel walls sticky and more likely to trap cholesterol and other debris, leading to clogged arteries. This is where the antioxidants from the eggplant, especially the anthocyanins in its purple skin, come to the rescue. They act as a soothing, anti-inflammatory force within your body. By reducing this internal irritation, they help keep the lining of your arteries, known as the endothelium, smooth and healthy. A smooth, healthy artery is less likely to develop dangerous plaques and is better at allowing blood to flow freely to your brain and heart. Therefore, by fighting inflammation, the compounds in eggplant are doing a critical job. They are helping to maintain the integrity and flexibility of your vascular system, which is a fundamental defense against strokes. If you have ever had your blood pressure checked, you know it is a vital sign of health. High blood pressure, or hypertension, is often called the silent killer because it usually has no symptoms but is the single most important controllable risk factor for a stroke. It means the force of your blood pushing against your artery walls is consistently too high. Over years, this extra force damages and weakens the vessels, making them more likely to clog or burst. Managing blood pressure is therefore one of the best things a senior can do for stroke prevention. While medication is crucial for many, diet plays a powerful supporting role. Eggplant can be a valuable part of a blood pressure-friendly diet. It is a low-sodium food that contains specific nutrients, which actively help your body regulate the pressure inside your blood vessels. By incorporating foods like eggplant, you are not just avoiding harmful things like salt. You are actively consuming natural compounds that help your body maintain a healthier, safer blood pressure level. You have probably heard that bananas are a great source of potassium, and they are. But you might be surprised to learn that eggplant is also an excellent source of this essential mineral, nearly matching the banana in its potassium content. Why is potassium so important for blood pressure? It all comes down to a balance within your body. Many modern diets are very high in sodium, which we get from salt. Sodium makes your body hold on to extra water, and this extra fluid in your bloodstream increases blood pressure. Potassium works in opposition to sodium. It helps your kidneys flush out excess sodium through your urine and also has a relaxing effect on the walls of your blood vessels. When the blood vessel walls relax, they widen, which makes it easier for blood to flow through, thereby lowering the pressure. For seniors, ensuring an adequate intake of potassium-rich foods like eggplant is a natural and effective strategy to help counterbalance sodium's effects and promote more relaxed, open blood vessels for healthier circulation. Cholesterol is a waxy substance that your body needs to build cells, but too much of the wrong kind creates a big problem. You often hear about good HDL and bad LDL cholesterol. The bad LDL cholesterol is troublesome because it can slowly build up on the inner walls of your arteries. This buildup, called plaque, is like a sticky sludge that hardens and narrows the passageways. This process, known as atherosclerosis, is a primary cause of strokes. If a piece of this plaque breaks off or a clot forms on its rough surface, it can travel to the brain and block a blood vessel, causing a stroke. Therefore, controlling your LDL cholesterol levels is a cornerstone of stroke prevention. Diet is a key player in this control, and this is another area where eggplant shines. It contains specific properties that directly interfere with the dangerous process of plaque formation, helping to keep your arterial highways clear and free-flowing. Meet nazeanin, eggplant's secret superhero. This is a very special and powerful antioxidant that is found predominantly in the purple skin of the eggplant. While all antioxidants are beneficial, nazeanin is particularly skilled at a specific job, protecting your fats from damage. You might wonder why that matters for your arteries. The bad LDL cholesterol becomes truly dangerous only after it has been oxidized, meaning it has been damaged by free radicals. This damaged cholesterol is what sticks aggressively to your artery walls, starting the plaque formation. This is where nazeanin steps in. Research suggests that this compound acts like a shield. It protects the LDL cholesterol particles from undergoing this harmful oxidation process. By preventing the cholesterol from becoming damaged and sticky, nazeanin helps stop the first critical step in the development of clogged arteries. So, when you eat eggplant and make sure to consume its skin, you are giving your body a direct line of defense against one of the most fundamental processes that lead to heart disease and stroke. Maintaining a healthy weight is a crucial part of reducing stroke risk, especially for seniors. Excess body weight forces the heart to work harder to pump blood throughout the body, which can lead to high blood pressure. It is also often linked to higher levels of bad cholesterol and inflammation. However, losing weight can be challenging, especially when you feel hungry. This is where eggplant becomes a fantastic ally. It is what nutritionists call a low-energy dense food. This means it has very few calories for its large volume and weight. A whole cup of cooked eggplant contains only about 35 calories. But at the same time, it is packed with dietary fiber. This combination is powerful for weight management. You can eat a satisfying and generous portion of eggplant without consuming many calories, which helps you feel full and satisfied while still maintaining a calorie intake that supports a healthy weight. This makes it easier to manage your weight without feeling deprived. The fiber in eggplant is a true multitasker, providing a double benefit for your health. First, let us talk about your digestive system. As we age, digestion can sometimes slow down. The fiber in eggplant adds bulk to your diet, which helps to keep your digestive system running smoothly and prevents constipation. But the benefits do not stop in your gut. This same fiber plays a critical role in your heart health. Soluble fiber, the type found in eggplant, acts like a sponge in your digestive tract. It binds to cholesterol particles, specifically the bad LDL cholesterol. Instead of letting that cholesterol be absorbed into your bloodstream where it can clog arteries, the fiber carries it out of your body as waste. This process is a natural and effective way to help lower your overall cholesterol levels. So, by eating eggplant, you are not just aiding your digestion, you are actively helping your body remove excess cholesterol, which is a direct step towards protecting your heart and brain from stroke. It is important to understand that eggplant does not protect you from stroke with just one single nutrient. Its true power lies in the synergistic effect of all its components working together. Think of it like a well-coordinated team where every player has a specific role. The antioxidants, like anthocyanins and nazeanin, are the defenders, fighting inflammation and preventing cholesterol from becoming dangerous. The potassium is the regulator, working to relax blood vessels and lower blood pressure. The fiber is the cleaner, helping to manage weight and remove excess cholesterol from the body. When you eat eggplant, you are not just getting one of these benefits, you are getting all of them at once. They support and enhance each other's work, creating a combined effect that is greater than the sum of its parts. This multi-targeted approach, tackling blood pressure, cholesterol, inflammation, and weight simultaneously, is what makes eggplant such a valuable and efficient food for comprehensive vascular health and stroke prevention in seniors. One of the simplest, healthiest, and most delicious ways to prepare eggplant is to grill it. Grilling brings out a wonderful, naturally sweet and smoky flavor that enhances the eggplant's mild taste, reducing any potential bitterness. The process is very easy. First, wash the eggplant and slice it into rounds or long strips, about ½ inch thick. Then, lightly brush both sides with a small amount of heart-healthy olive oil. This prevents sticking and helps the seasoning adhere. You can season it simply with a little salt, black pepper, and perhaps some dried herbs like oregano or rosemary. Then, place the slices directly on a preheated grill. Cook for a few minutes on each side until they become tender and have attractive grill marks. These grilled slices are incredibly versatile. You can serve them as a tasty side dish with grilled meat or fish, layer them in a sandwich, or use them as a healthy base for other toppings. Eggplant is a fantastic ingredient for hearty, comforting stews and curries, which are perfect for a nutritious meal. Its spongy texture acts like a flavor magnet, absorbing the delicious tastes of the herbs, spices, and liquids it is cooked with. To use it in a stew, start by washing the eggplant and cutting it into bite-sized cubes. There is no need to peel it, as the skin holds valuable nutrients. You can then sauté it with other vegetables like onions, garlic, bell peppers, and tomatoes. Add your favorite spices, such as cumin, paprika, or turmeric, and then pour in a liquid like a low-sodium vegetable broth, crushed tomatoes, or coconut milk for a curry. Let it all simmer until the eggplant is melt-in-your-mouth tender and the flavors have melded together beautifully. Dishes like the French ratatouille or an Indian eggplant curry are classic examples. This cooking method results in a filling, nutrient-dense meal that is low in calories and high in health-promoting compounds, making it an ideal choice for senior health. If you are craving something crispy and satisfying but want to avoid unhealthy fried foods, baked eggplant fries or chips are a perfect solution. This method gives you a delightful crunch without the heavy grease and excess calories of deep frying. To make fries, cut a small eggplant into long, fry-like sticks. For chips, use a mandolin or a sharp knife to slice it into very thin, uniform rounds. The next step is important for crispiness. Toss the slices or sticks in a small amount of olive oil and your favorite seasonings. You can use simple salt and pepper, garlic powder, or paprika for a little spice. Arrange them in a single layer on a baking sheet, ensuring they are not touching. This allows the hot air to circulate and crisp them up evenly. Bake in a preheated oven until they are golden brown and crispy around the edges. These baked treats are a fantastic, heart-healthy alternative to potato chips or French fries, providing all the benefits of eggplant in a fun and delicious form that can help you stick to your wellness goals. Transforming eggplant into a creamy, flavorful dip is one of the most popular and delicious ways to enjoy it. The classic example is baba ganoush, a Middle Eastern dip that is both nutritious and full of flavor. The process is simple and starts by cooking the whole eggplant until the inside becomes very soft. You can do this by roasting it in the oven or grilling it over an open flame, which adds a wonderful smoky taste. Once the eggplant is cool enough to handle, you cut it open and scoop out the soft, cooked flesh. Place this flesh in a bowl and discard the skin. Then, you mix it with other healthy and tasty ingredients like fresh lemon juice, a little garlic, and tahini, which is a paste made from sesame seeds. You simply mash it all together with a fork until it reaches a creamy, slightly chunky consistency. This dip is excellent served with whole wheat pita bread or fresh vegetable sticks. It is a much healthier choice than many creamy, store-bought dips because it is based on vegetables and healthy fats, making it a great snack for heart health. For a fun, low-carb, and nutrient-packed meal, try making eggplant pizza boats. This is a creative way to enjoy the flavors of pizza while loading up on vegetables. Instead of using a dough made from refined flour, use thick slices of eggplant as your pizza base. Start by cutting a medium eggplant into round slices, about 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch thick. These sturdy slices will become your individual pizza crusts. Place them on a baking sheet and you can lightly pre-bake them for a few minutes to make them even firmer. Then, top each slice just like you would a regular pizza with a spoonful of low-sodium tomato sauce, a sprinkle of your favorite herbs like oregano or basil, and a small amount of grated mozzarella or Parmesan cheese. Bake them in the oven until the eggplant is tender and the cheese is melted and bubbly. You have a delicious, personal-sized pizza that is full of fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, with a fraction of the calories and carbohydrates of traditional pizza. To get the full health benefits from eggplant, it is very important to pay attention to how you cook it. The most common mistake is deep frying it, as in dishes like eggplant parmesan where the slices are breaded and fried. Eggplant has a very spongy texture, which means it acts like a dry sponge in a pool of water. When you fry it, it will absorb a huge amount of cooking oil. This transforms a low-calorie, heart-healthy vegetable into a high-calorie, high-fat food. The unhealthy saturated and trans fats often found in frying oils can contribute to the very problems you are trying to prevent, like high cholesterol and clogged arteries. All the good work done by the antioxidants and fiber can be undone by soaking the vegetable in unhealthy fats. Therefore, to protect your heart and keep the meal light and beneficial, it is best to avoid deep frying eggplant altogether and choose cooking methods that use little to no added oil. The best way to enjoy eggplant while preserving its health benefits is to use cooking methods that require minimal added fat. Roasting, grilling, baking, steaming, or sautéing with just a little oil are all excellent choices. Roasting or baking at a high temperature caramelizes the natural sugars in the eggplant, bringing out its sweetness and a tender, creamy texture. Grilling adds a wonderful smoky flavor, as we discussed. Steaming is a fantastic no-oil option that keeps the vegetable very light. If you choose to sauté, use a non-stick pan and just a teaspoon of a heart-healthy oil like olive oil or avocado oil. You can also use a small amount of low-sodium vegetable broth instead of oil for sautéing. These methods allow the natural flavor of the eggplant to shine through without loading it down with unnecessary calories and unhealthy fats. By choosing these preparation techniques, you ensure that every delicious bite of eggplant is contributing positively to your goal of reducing stroke risk and maintaining overall vascular health. Eggplant is not alone in its health benefits. It belongs to a larger botanical family called Solanaceae, also known as the nightshade family. This is a family of nutritious and popular foods that you likely already eat. Other members include tomatoes, bell peppers, chili peppers, and potatoes. Knowing this helps us understand that incorporating a variety of these foods into your diet can provide a wide range of complementary nutrients. For example, tomatoes are famous for their lycopene, another powerful antioxidant for heart health, while bell peppers are packed with vitamin C. By eating a diverse mix of these vegetables and fruits, you are giving your body a broader spectrum of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that all work together to support your well-being. This variety is a key principle of a healthy diet. So, instead of just focusing on eggplant, think about creating colorful meals that include its relatives. A meal with grilled eggplant, fresh tomatoes, and sautéed bell peppers is not only delicious, but a powerful combination for promoting senior health and reducing the risk of chronic diseases like stroke. It is important to provide a complete picture, and that includes mentioning a natural compound found in eggplant called oxalates. Oxalates are present in many healthy plant foods, including spinach, nuts, and beets. For most people, these pose no problem and are processed and removed from the body by the kidneys without any issue. However, for seniors who have a history of kidney stones, specifically calcium oxalate stones, this is a point to consider. In such cases, consuming very large amounts of high oxalate foods can sometimes contribute to stone formation. This does not mean you need to avoid eggplant completely. It simply means that if you have been diagnosed with kidney stones or have reduced kidney function, it is a very good idea to talk to your doctor or a dietitian. They can provide personalized advice on the right amount of eggplant and other oxalate-containing foods for your specific health situation, ensuring you can enjoy its benefits safely. Eggplant fits perfectly into one of the world's most studied and recommended eating patterns for heart and brain health, the Mediterranean diet. This is not a strict diet, but a lifestyle pattern inspired by the traditional cuisines of countries bordering the Mediterranean Sea. It emphasizes eating plenty of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, nuts, and seeds. It uses healthy fats like olive oil as the primary fat source and includes moderate amounts of fish and poultry. Eggplant is a staple in this diet. Imagine a plate with grilled eggplant, a fresh tomato and cucumber salad, a portion of whole grain couscous, and a piece of baked fish drizzled with olive oil and lemon. This single meal combines the anti-inflammatory power of eggplant with the omega-3 fatty acids from fish, the fiber from whole grains, and the antioxidants from other vegetables. This synergistic combination has been proven in numerous studies to significantly reduce the risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions, making it an ideal framework for seniors to follow. While eggplant is a wonderful and beneficial food, it is crucial to remember that no single food is a magic bullet for perfect health. Eating eggplant will not cancel out the effects of an otherwise unhealthy lifestyle. True, lasting health, especially stroke prevention, comes from a holistic approach. This means that eggplant is one important piece of a much larger puzzle. Other critical pieces include regular physical activity that is suitable for your fitness level, which helps maintain healthy blood pressure and weight. Not smoking is absolutely essential, as smoking directly damages blood vessels. Managing stress and getting enough quality sleep are also vital for overall well-being. A balanced diet rich in a variety of colorful fruits, vegetables, and whole grains is the foundation. Think of eggplant as a valuable member of your health team, but it needs to work together with other good habits to provide the strongest possible defense against stroke and other age-related health challenges. Integrating eggplant into your weekly meals can be both simple and delicious. A very easy way to start is by adding it to your pasta night. This is a familiar dish that becomes much more nutritious and filling with the addition of eggplant. To make it, you start by dicing one medium eggplant into small cubes. In a large pan, sauté some chopped garlic and onion in a little olive oil until they are soft and fragrant. Then, add the diced eggplant and cook until it becomes tender. Next, add a can of low-sodium crushed tomatoes and your favorite Italian herbs, such as dried basil and oregano. Let the sauce simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes, allowing all the flavors to meld together and the eggplant to become perfectly soft. Finally, toss this hearty, vegetable-packed sauce with your choice of whole wheat or legume-based pasta for an extra fiber boost. Top it with a light sprinkle of Parmesan cheese. This meal is a perfect example of how you can enjoy classic comfort food while actively nourishing your body and supporting your vascular health. For a comforting classic that is lighter on carbohydrates and heavier on nutrients, try making a lasagna using eggplant slices instead of pasta sheets. This simple swap transforms a traditionally heavy dish into a meal that is deeply satisfying and wonderfully healthy. To make it, slice 1 or 2 large eggplants lengthwise into thin, wide strips, similar to lasagna noodles. Some people like to lightly salt the slices and let them sit for a short while to draw out excess moisture, then pat them dry. This step can help prevent a watery lasagna. Next, assemble the dish just as you normally would. In a baking dish, create layers using the eggplant slices, a low-sodium tomato or meat sauce, a sprinkle of part skim ricotta or mozzarella cheese, and perhaps some fresh spinach or mushrooms. Repeat the layers until your dish is full, finishing with a layer of cheese on top. Bake it until the eggplant is tender and the cheese is golden and bubbly. You will enjoy all the rich, comforting flavors of lasagna while consuming a powerful serving of vegetables, fiber, and antioxidants, making it an excellent heart-healthy meal for seniors. After learning all these details, let us summarize the key benefits of eggplant with a simple and memorable acronym, AC. The A stands for antioxidants. This is your defense team, led by the purple anthocyanins and the special nazeanin in the skin. They fight off damaging inflammation and protect your cholesterol from becoming harmful. The C has a double meaning, cholesterol and calorie control. The fiber in eggplant helps your body remove bad cholesterol, while its low-calorie, high-fiber nature makes it a superstar for healthy weight management. Finally, the E stands for essential potassium. This vital mineral works to relax your blood vessel walls, counterbalance sodium, and help maintain a healthy blood pressure. By remembering the ACE of eggplant, you can easily recall how this single vegetable works in multiple, powerful ways to protect your heart and brain, making it an excellent choice for a stroke-preventive diet. Now that you understand the why, it is time for the how in a practical sense. Your next step is a simple and enjoyable one. The next time you are at the grocery store or farmer's market, make a point to pick up an eggplant. When selecting one, look for a fruit that feels firm and heavy for its size, with smooth, glossy, and vibrant purple skin. The stem should look green and fresh. Avoid any that have soft spots, wrinkles, or discoloration. Bringing an eggplant into your kitchen is the first step toward a small, positive change. You can start with one of the simple recipes we discussed, like adding it to a pasta sauce or grilling a few slices as a side dish. This simple act of choosing and trying a new, health-promoting food is a powerful way to take an active role in your own well-being. It is a tangible step towards a healthier future. This information about eggplant and its health benefits is intended for educational purposes to help you make informed dietary choices. It is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Every individual is unique, especially when it comes to senior health. If you or a senior you know has existing health conditions such as kidney disease, is on specific medications like blood thinners or blood pressure drugs, or has any food allergies, it is extremely important to speak with a doctor or a registered dietitian. They can provide guidance that is tailored to your personal health status and medications. They will help you understand how to safely incorporate foods like eggplant into your diet to maximize benefits and avoid any potential interactions. Your healthcare provider is your best partner in creating a health plan that is both safe and effective for you. Taking control of your health does not have to be about dramatic, overwhelming changes. Often, the most sustainable and powerful progress is made through small, consistent, and positive choices. Adding a nutritious food like eggplant to your meals is one of those choices. Each bite is an opportunity to nourish your body with compounds that actively protect your blood vessels and support your brain health. We hope this carousel has empowered you with valuable knowledge and inspired you to explore the delicious possibilities of this purple powerhouse. Thank you for taking the time to learn about senior health and stroke prevention. For more simple, practical tips on nutrition and healthy aging, please follow our account. And if you found this information useful, feel free to save this carousel so you can easily refer back to it before your next trip to the market.